So welcome, we have the wonderful Victor Richards here, the founder, the producer and the storyteller of Streets Paved With Gold. Victor, tell me what in 1996 gave you the inspiration to do Streets Paved With Gold and why bring it to the cinema right now?
Well, for those who don't know, it started out as a one-man play at Drama College in Nottingham.
Oh wow!
Sandfields College.
No,
Well, which is no longer there now. And they advised me about the education. So I've always stayed within the education, which is where the poetry came from, my book poetry trilogy, spoken word. I specialize and still do schools, colleges, universities. The day centers and the churches were my home ground. Because with something like this, you've got to get it right. You know, they've got to get it right. Can I look at the camera?
Either way,
okay. And for me, getting the blessings from my parents over this, especially at Christmas time and the churches, and then maybe I've got something here. I didn't go into theatres until probably 5 years because they wouldn't take it.
Right.
They're still struggling unless you're Lenny Henry or someone. So for me, the concept for film was always there. It's like having the confidence to find it. I suppose it took about the 10 years, in the last 5 years. I tried before, I failed miserably, cost a lot of money, it set me back. And it's finding the right people.
Yeah.
And people like Menelik Shabar, my dear friend, you know, he's always said to me, get a good team. You need a good team around you and be resilient. It's tough, never give up. But remember the people who decide, no matter how good the film is, the people who decide if it's going to go down or slow down. And I was inspired by him. But for me, to transfer a play into a film, that's, I think to do it, the directors had to come and see the play. They had to come and see the play because without seeing, there's no way they can get it.
How has the tone or the theme changed since it's been a play unto now being a film?
Again, like I said, this is the first time we're here in Leicester at the PNX Cinema. This is the private viewing for just the cast, the crew, and all the extras and family and friends. But I think here the management took a little peep at this guy's got something special, and they decided to give us a bigger screen. And they said, "Do you want it?" Which means that we can scale up from 63, which is really what we wanted, to 120 seats.
Oh wow!
So we thought, yes, we'll take it. And gave us a week, and what we can see, the people came, we had a sellout, but we didn't sell anything today, so previewing, but all the seats are gone, I believe. And for me, it gave us an opportunity to semi-premiere it. Does that make sense? Semi-premiere it, get a bigger, wider audience feedback from the audience. So for me, yeah, I don't know if I missed the question.
No, you haven't. What would you hope that the audience would get to learn about Windrush through your film?
Well, I can't really tell them anything that they don't know already. Everybody's heard about it. I mean, when I started, Windrush wasn't. You know what I mean? So nobody took any notice. You know, but I kept it. And I suppose if you ask me what was my motivation to do it, Christmas. It's a funny thing, Christmas. I remember Christmas back in the 60s. It was special. Christmas was special. Family, christening, we miss them, don't we? Never mind the funeral, christening, and everybody was together, so family. So I miss that. When parents went out on a Saturday night, they put all the kids in one bed. So that's what it's not like that. So there's lots of things that no, because this is what the kids missing. So there's lots of things there where I said, well, no, big up. But for me, you asked me another. Okay, can I just go on?
Which scene or moment in the film holds the most emotional resonance for you?
You haven't seen the play, have you? So it's difficult to say. But I think by the time what I wanted to say earlier is this private viewing is still in process. Very important to say that at this stage, it's still in process. I explained at the beginning before the film started that this is just, we've still got some tinkering and tailoring to do. We need another month. We'll be ready for the premiere here. This is good advertising, isn't it? We're doing the premiere here, September, October. We're in talks now with the Phoenix here in Leicester. We haven't got a date yet. We will have one by the end of the month to do a proper full premiere at a joint venture. So hopefully we'll sort out all the little gremlins before we can go live. Yeah, but for me, I don't have a favorite thing really. It's a beautiful story, but I would like to, because the advantage of I've got a play. Not many filmmakers have a play. So therefore, and you can't compare.
Yeah.
But I would finish my point by saying it took me 30 years. 30 years. And I remember somebody saying to me in my first attempt, 30 years, if you have a film, you can achieve more in 1 year.
Really?
So by the time, yeah, because it's digital.
Okay.
I can be in 5, 10, 15, 20 places at the same time. Whereas the play is like a horse.
Definitely. Well, it's great achievement. I want to ask you, were there any unexpected challenges that translated a one-man monologue into a cinematic narrative?
Lots of them.
Yeah?
Lots of them. Finding a director that believes in you. I mean, I struggled with people for many years thinking that it didn't make sense doing a play for a year after year over and over again. Who does that?
Yeah.
You don't. You do one play, you get your funding, and then you go and get someone, you do it again. And you're ready for 6 weeks, you do it again. Not me. Not me. I broke all the rules. I did everything my own way. So therefore, yeah, you don't have many friends like that. Because especially when you prove them wrong, but eventually, which is what I like about nurses in the 50s, you see, the white people, but when they realized they came here and they taught them how to cook, how to clean, how to care. You see, it's the same thing with the film. You see, people who had their own, they come back to me 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. They say, well, can you help me now? So this is what's happening.
I'm glad you said that. One last thing, if there's somebody watching right now, they have a story, they want to tell their story, give them a little bit of advice on how to go about putting it into a play or into a film.
You know what? That's hard. But you see, I would say this, yeah. I mean, if they come to me, if they can find me on victorrichards.com, that's my website, yeah, or my Instagram, you know, or they go to my YouTube and listen to my spoken word, my Windrush poetry, and they say, how does he do that with the music? How do you get the timing? But to me, I think if people want to do it themselves, I wish that somebody told me 30 years ago. It would have saved me a lot of time. Choose 3 words. I'm doing it right now. Choose 3 words. Choose 3 words. 3 words in 10 seconds. And just choose 3 words.
3 words.
What would your 3 words be?
I will survive.
Say that again.
I will survive.
I will survive.
Yeah.
I will survive. Just 3 words. Okay. Why I?
I am all. I am the all. So everything about me is everything. I am everything.
Why will? Why will?
Will, because once we have will, we are given power to execute that which we're willing to do.
And survive?
And survive? Well, once you've survived, you begin to live. So you can create the life that you want to have.
Lovely. So what happened there, it took you 10 seconds to choose 3 words, right? You multiply that, and then what you got is 45 seconds. So if you repeat it again, what happens? It's like cement. You keep turning it, and then it builds up from 10 seconds, 25 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes, you've got poetry.
Wow.
It's easy. And you haven't written the script. Oh, you're waiting tomorrow morning and it's still there, and you're adding more to it. Then you're ready to go and perform in front of people, confident. I did that when I go to school. Can I say this? Have we got time?
We have time.
I'm on a roll here. I used to go into school and I used to give them, they're like paperwork. They're academics, aren't they? They go into school and you tell them, they want to know what you're doing, how long it takes, this and that. They need your itinerary for the day. And in the information, I would say to them, I guarantee you, that's how I made my money. I guarantee you that I will get these children in the class, sometimes it's a half hour of school, to learn their lines, to perform because they say you can't do it. Why? Because we have drama teachers here, right, who can't do it in 3 months. How are you going to do it? With 2 hours. And they were always amazed. And I was always clever. I always got a camera and get the feedback from the kids, with the kids and the head teacher. And you know what the kids said? They said, I said, why is it that, what is it? They said, we like it because the children, or they get to start and finish everything in less than 2 hours. They could not do that in school. Why? Because I don't use pens, I don't use flip charts, I don't use anything. It's all from memory. I teach them how to use that memory.
So we're going to have a Victor Richards seminar, webinar, teaching.
Now you know what? I think, you see, chemistry is there's lots of different types of chemistry. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But you see, the thing is, this is what I look for. This is how I bring the cast together.
Right.
After experience of working with people, is to get the crew, to get the right people, and the essential ingredient to bringing people together in any situation is respect. You've got to respect them no matter their age, their level, their thinking, their background, their knowledge. You have to respect people, and you have to be patient. You have to be very patient with people. You can't just tell people and treat them like that. No. And this is why the crew get together. And I think finally, there's a list of things I can't go into now. But when I bring people in to work with them, like I've done with this film, which is called Milestone Streets Paved With Gold, is I've always stepped back and given people space to do their thing, get them to try, and I don't criticize. And if they can't get it right, I don't jump in and try to correct them. Give them space. Don't pressure them. Don't force them. Laugh with them. Joke with them. Get them to explain what you're trying to do. And they explain to me. That's what I do. Bring the best out of people.
That's the best way. Tell me, how did the collaboration that you had with Suleiman Garcia, how did that shape the film?
It didn't. It was a disaster. Where did you get the name from?
In my research.
In your research? Well, it was a disaster. That was my first attempt to do the film, was it 3, 4, 5 years ago? And it didn't work.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into it, but that's politics. Cost a lot of money, and I took it.
Okay.
Just like a football manager. Football manager is a team, yeah? You're the manager, you got all these great international players, all good. You lost how many games in a row?
Yeah.
Who gets the sack? The manager or the player? I took the rap. So there's no blame team going on here.
Yeah.
I set it up, I put all the money in, I paid for everything, and it didn't work. I took the rap.
Yeah.
I took it. Everybody got paid.
That's testament to the
Everybody got paid.
Yeah.
I paid up front. I trusted everybody. Everybody, and there's a crew from London. Yeah, his crew, his people. Yeah, I also I'm going to say, right? And I came back. Took me 3 years to respect.
Yeah.
It happened.
But you recovered and you're here now, and now we have Streets Paved With Gold right here at Phoenix Theatre Cinema in Leicester.
Yes.
Large as life.
Yes.
With more premieres to be showcased.
Yes.
So that says that your resilience.
That's what it's about.
Yes, your resilience. Absolutely.
You know. The thing is, right? What's they say? What's in the dark will come out in the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore, I don't go around saying things, because if you say things negative, it's not good. It's not good. What people are interested in is not what happened, how you recover. People are interested in winners.
Yeah. Solutions.
Yeah. You did you find a solution? No, but that's past. That's history. It's gone. Forget it. Done. I'm over that. I've recovered.
Yes.
Yeah.
And very well.
That's it.
And we're very proud of
Thank
you.
you.
And we're looking forward to seeing the premiere. And we can have another conversation
You get value for money today, you know. You get value to your kids.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your
Alright.
time. It's been absolutely amazing. Wishing you all the best.